G'day, Webby here. So recently I had the opportunity to sit down with a good mate of mine, David Boyle. He was an NRL player in the 80s and 90s and played in the forwards, even though his size probably challenged him. A very tough player of that period, renowned for it. He was a one club player and played for the Rabbitohs for 10 seasons. So sit back and enjoy. A quiet giant in his field of strength and conditioning with elite athletes and has a lot to offer. So g'day, Webby here. Now, Dave, I've given everyone a good update on who you are and what you do. You're obviously still looking after yourself, still doing a great job. What do you do activity-wise, Dave?
First and foremost, I guess I get paid to train, so that's quite helpful. And the other thing is, I try to do something every day. I don't use lifts. I don't try to get the closest car park to the door where I'm trying to get in there, and I try to do things manually as much as I possibly can. On top of my formal training, which is I do high performance, and I pick someone to train with, so I'm really fortunate.
You're very fortunate. Yeah, part of the Webby Walks is all about incidental activity, I call it, and those examples that you're talking about. You know, parking away from the shopping centre and parking a bit further away from work and walking to work, and so you've always got. If you're anything like me, you always got it in the back of your mind staying active.
It is. It's. I guess it's a 24-hour process. Again, training people, you've got to practice what you preach, and when you get older you'll need more mobility, and you just got to come up with ways to keep active. So we'll go to an airport and everybody else will jump on the escalators and I'll just walk up or down the stairs with the pack on. And I think somebody told me, I can't remember who told me to just keep active as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
It's been a great tip.
Yeah, great tip. You part of this little interview process, David, is I talk about what we consume. You know, what's your relationship with food? What's your relationship with food, Dave?
Well, I can eat all day or eat nothing all day, but again, because of you get older, you get into a routine. So I try to cut out most of my carbs, and I have been eating a lot of meat, but I'm sort of dropping down there and eating more fish. I'm a big stickler for tuna now, and mountain bread.
Mountain bread?
Mountain bread. It's only got 13 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
So it's about 69 calories, and you only have one piece. So if you have bread, it's about 35 grams, which is around 270 carbs.
Yeah.
And you have 2 slices of it. So I try to cut down the calories that way. And the good thing about tuna, it just comes in a can, it's fresh, and you get different varieties, and put 2 slabs of low-fat cheese on there and a mountain bread, and that's a good meal.
Is that your go-to meal, one of your favourite go-to snack meals?
Yeah, it's really consistent with my family through the day.
Yeah. I'm the same. I've got, beginning of the week, I always boil up 8 or 10 eggs. They sit in the fridge, they're my go-to snack food. And boiled potatoes, some baby potatoes, I'll zap them in the microwave and just sit there for the week, and I'll go to the fridge and they're always on the top shelf and just pick them out, you know. So and it becomes second nature to me it does. It's always, again, in the back of my mind of what you're eating.
Well, there's so many things out there for us. You can go to Woolworths now and get salads and things like that as well, and meals that they've rated, 4 stars and 5 stars.
Yeah, gotcha.
I think they're the delicacies that you like to have, and you don't waste anything, and they're snap frozen, so that's healthy again.
Yeah, totally. It's that. It's just learning, educating people on what to eat, not so much how much, but what you put in you.
And you've got a positive energy balance. So if you keep active, you burn up more calories than you're actually taking in, then you're looking pretty good.
Yeah, fantastic.
I think there's some good supplements out there too. My wife's given me one. It's called emulant. So
Yeah.
it's a carbohydrate manager.
Yep.
So I love surfing, and when I was training, I've dropped about 12 kilos. So it's really, see you guys. So it's been really beneficial. I've lost those 12 kilos through that carbohydrate management. So yeah, I think you've just got to keep searching for new ways, and with what they're producing now, there's some real good things that could go to the natural stuff as well.
Yeah, sure. And then the final question that I always pose to people, Mr. Boyle, is what are you passionate about? Something you love doing or you're passionate about?
Greg, I've realised this, that I've only worked 3 months of my life, and that was on the light rail on the end of the shuttle. So my life's been sport, and I love it, playing it. I love coaching, and now that I love watching guys that I've coached and athletes that I've coached that have turned into coaches or been very successful and won grand finals or coaching NRL or played for the Boomers. Or get to the Olympics. It's very rewarding to see they've really made it. And the other thing I'm passionate about is my surfing. I just love it, and I think I'm gonna die in the surf or possibly in the gym. I don't know, but hopefully.
Yeah, hope it's not one of those big sharks.
No.
Dave was just having a chat to a couple of his mates, and they were talking about a couple of sharks that are out there and stuff. But there's a lot of water between those sharks, isn't there, Dave, when you're out surfing?
And statistics will tell you that the amount of people that surf and swim,
Yeah.
the amount of shark attacks. Gee, you've got to be unlucky.
You've got to be unlucky.
You do.
You've got to be unlucky, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Boyle, as always, it's thanks for taking part in this, and also just great catching up, mate. You've and again, you're one of the prominent people when Mrs. Webby Walks and I went through our recent little disaster with the fires. You were there for me, so that's always so important, and catch up like this has been fantastic.
No, I appreciate catching up, Greg.
Good
Thanks
on
very
you.
much.
Thanks, Dave.